7, 3, 2, 10, 12 miles an hour over the speed limit, making a rolling stop at a stop sign, failure to signal when you change lanes. I've seen misdemeanor citations for these things because they privatized the intake process. They turned it over to businesses to run, a business rather, and what better way to generate income and profit when you're in charge of privately booking people? Well, you change the way things are done, so you start booking ordinary citizens who have committed traffic violations like anybody and everybody else for the last 100 years. 201 Poplar, they privatized the intake function. So all of that money that ought to go to the city and the county goes out in terms of profit. See, it's crazy. 1996, I was in charge of the grand jury. Their duty on the charges that are supposed to be given to them is to look at the books and accounts of every state, county, and municipal entity that does business inside the district, which here for the 30th Judicial District is all and exclusively Shelby County. Well, the county commission got this bright idea to privatize all of the functions dealing with the inmates. They call it concession functions that we're talking about. Toilet paper, cooking oil, shortening, stuff like that, that's cooking oil. Phone service. Well, just over here, 241 Poplar, the net profit for the toilet paper concession was $1.25 million. 6% goes to the county. For cooking oil, it was $3.32 million, 6% to the county. For the phone system for the whole county operation, the net total for 1995 was $94 million. They gave that away. The person who got the contract had multiple convictions for defrauding the federal government. They gave him the deal without a bid. He didn't even have an office. He had 3 part-time secretaries, and he got the money because South Central Bell was billing their customers for accepting the collect call. $1.25 to receive it, 80 cents a minute for the first 4 months, and then it went up to $1.25 a minute. The next year, for 96, the profit was $112 million. They got a private company that doesn't do anything except the money, except take the money with AT&T, Verizon, etc., and all of the cell phone companies collected from their customers. You accept and collect call from an inmate at the Shelby County Correctional Center. Okay, that's money. And every minute you talk, that's money. Billed to the recipient. The phone companies collect it and they send a check. So the county commission gets a small percentage. All they got to do is send them over here to the county office building. And that's the last time I looked was 8 years ago. They were claiming over $140 million out of Shelby County. And what could we do with $140 million? You see, this is ridiculous. Ordinary businessmen don't get this. So why you turn it over to somebody? Juvenile court is completely privatized. That started because the person down there from 1963 on was a high school dropout. That's as far as he got to school. He didn't have a law license, didn't have a law degree, didn't have a college degree, didn't have an associate degree, they didn't even have a high school diploma. But he ran the place, and the state Supreme Court said, you don't have enough education to run it. You can't hear anything.